that was actually the theme song from my season of Survivor. But anyways, hello peeps. My name is Liquid Ken, and I am a professional gamer. Some of you might know me as Kenny from Survivor Gabon. It's actually pronounced as Gabon. But let me tell you a little bit about myself and how I got on Survivor. I'm a huge fan, and I started season 13, Cook Islands, and I've seen every season since then. I um didn't really go back to watch the old seasons, um, but I've seen clips and stuff. But anyways, I applied just like any other casual fan, and I got a phone call. Then went in for an interview, and then uh, I got rejected. I know. Uh, but luckily, I got a second chance. They called me again, like 2 weeks later, and I went to more interviews, and I how to make the show. So before I get to the shiznits, I gotta give a shout out to my man, Purple Pants Bryce Isaiah, for inspiring me to make this endorsement video. I usually am out of the scene when it comes to Survivor, but today I'm just gonna pick my top five males and females from the selection group that I think that deserve a second chance. And um, if any other survivors are watching this, I'm sorry if I didn't, pick you, because I'm just gonna pick five males, five females. But I believe that everybody deserves a second chance. Why? Because when you play for Survivor the first time and you get voted out, you take the walk of shame, and then you're always thinking in the back of your head, like every night after you go to bed, you're like, oh man, what if I did this? What if I did that? You never know. So that's why I feel like everybody deserves a second chance. But anyways, without further ado, my picks are strictly from a fan point of and there's people uh that I can relate to, and but if I know a lot of people are always asking me like on Twitter, like, oh, I can't believe you weren't selected, but if you're bummed that I wasn't selected for the next season, do me a favor and do yourself a favor and vote for the following people that I think deserves a second chance. So I'm just gonna pick five males, five females in order, and I'll try to make this fast because it's pretty much 9 a.m. and I haven't slept yet. I know. I'm pretty tired, but I promise that I make this video today. So let's just do this. Let's freaking do this. So I'm going to give a hashtag Eat Yo Rice award to the following people. Anyways, the first person that I'd like to see back in the show, my number five, is Joe Anglo. I liked Joe a lot from this last season. He started off really strong on his tribe, uh, kind of pretty much like an alpha male, and he dominated at challenges. But I think Joe deserves a second chance because they strictly just voted out because he was so good at challenges. But I think if he played a second time, he would, build more better relationships. And obviously, when it comes down to the merge, I think Joe's tribe just kind of didn't have the numbers. So I feel like he deserves a second chance, and I'd like to see him out there again and dominate challenges. He reminds me of Malcolm Freeberg a lot. So since Malcolm's not playing again, I'd say Joe. And number four on my list goes to Max Dawson. He's from the same season, but Max, I feel like he has more to offer. Like he can show us more. I mean, this guy is I think he taught a class on Survivor. I mean, he showed us a lot. I mean, physically, but I'm talking about strategy wise. I think he has what it takes to be an amazing Survivor player, but he just he I think he needs a second chance to redeem and show America, show us, the fans that he could do this because he knows every season, he knows what to do, what not to do. So I think Max deserves a second chance, and he has a pretty cool beard. So yeah, vote for put Max. So Max, eat your rice. And then my third pick is Shane Powers. I know I haven't seen Shane's season, but I've seen clips on YouTube of like Shane, and he was like he was out on the island. He goes crazy, and I want to see some crazy people on Survivor. I think there was a scene where he was holding this BlackBerry and he was or a piece of wood and he was pretending to be a BlackBerry and he was just talking. It was kind of funny actually. So uh, Shane might go crazy. I heard He could be a crazy person. But you know, from a fan point of view, I want to see some crazies out there. So Shane, eat your rice, dude. Next, number two, um, Steven. Steven, I actually have a lot to say about Steven. Steven is actually a really good strategist. I enjoy token chains a lot. I believe that Steven did a lot of the work and JT got a lot of the credit for that. And I feel like if Steven was out there again to play again, he might have a, let's say, I guess more props, you know, because I think Steven messed up a lot when it came down to the final tribal council. But it's hard to do really anything against JT because, you know, JT's like the golden boy. But I definitely deserve. I definitely think Steven deserves another shot because he's just the wizard, you know. I actually had a joke from my season of Survivor that like if you're the wizard, you can just poof and then magic will happen. But maybe if Steven's out there the second time, he can just proof people and make magic happen. So I'm down to see that. And my number one pick for the males that I want to see back is, yep, Spencer. I'm a huge fan of Spencer. I gotta give it to my boy Spencer. I feel like on his season, I think it was Kagayan, um, he got pretty much fucked. Like he started on a dysfunctional tribe. Same, I feel like him and I have a lot of similarities because he started a dysfunctional functional tribe, and then he had to make the best of what he had, and that's what makes a good survivor player. Like if you start off with bad things and you end up making it like to near the end out of all that, that means you had to do something right. I mean, obviously there's a little luck involved, maybe some switch ups, whatever, but you had to do something right to get there. And I feel like Steven, or not Steven, sorry, Spencer. I feel like Spencer has what it takes to get to the end and maybe win this thing. So I have to say, Spencer, you're number one for eat your rice. So I actually played chess with Spencer. He's actually really good. I'm okay at chess, but Spencer is actually really good. So anyways, Spencer, eat your rice. Let's just move on to the females. So my number one or my number five for the females is going to be Teresa Cooper. I like the reason why I want Teresa on is because I'm just in love with her voice. She has that southern voice and I actually didn't know who Teresa was. She was on Survivor Africa and I didn't watch those seasons, but I saw some clips and she was singing and I think I saw her Rob Has a Podcast interview and I just got really intrigued. I can just listen to Teresa just talk all day. So yeah, her on my screen, I'm down with it. Let's go. Teresa, eat your rice. So anyways, number four, let's go with Tasha. I love my strong black women on Survivor. And Teresa is definitely a strong black woman. Uh Teresa, I mean, I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry. No sleep, but bear with me. Tasha. Tasha reminds me a lot like Crystal, but uh, she's not as outspoken as Crystal, but she dominates the challenges. So I think that Tasha, she's not actually. I feel like if Cass didn't screw her over, if Cass didn't flip during I think Tasha would have been all right. But I think Cass kind of messed a lot of things up. Cass is a crazy player. I probably would want Cass on Survivor again, but I don't probably have time to, you know, put 10, whatever. I don't want to do 10, just top five. But I feel like Tasha would have done better if Cass and Flip. But Tasha is actually really strong. And I'm down to see her own at challenges and strategize again. And yeah, I'm down to see the Tasha Spencer duo again. That you know, when I try to pick these people, I kind of want to see like who might work well with who. So Tasha, eat your rice. And then my third pick for the females, I'd have to give to Sierra. Um, Blood versus Water. I almost got on that season, but I sadly didn't make it. I would have had a chance to play with Sierra, but Sierra, I feel like during Blood versus Water, I think she found out how to play Survivor a little bit too late. Uh, she didn't really make that many good choices till the end of Survivor, and she is very ballsy. And I like people who take risks. And Sierra, she freaking all or nothing. So I am down to have Sierra play again. So Sierra, eat your rice. So here we go. My number two pick. Yeah, Shirin. Shirin. Anyway, Shirin. Um, when I first started out this season, I didn't like Shireen that much. I guess she was kind of annoying, but I just grew to like her. Like when the episodes kept on going on, and I know I felt bad. Like she got bullied, but then she's really strong. She like stood up to herself, and even when Dan was talking all the ish to her, she just like took it. She didn't like go crazy. And I like to see Shirin play again. She's a very huge fan, and I always vote for the fans who apply to get on because they know what they're doing out there. They they're just fans, so they know how to play the game. So Shirin, eat your rice. And my number one pick for the females is PG. Uh, I gotta say that my top three favorite seasons of Survivor are Cook Islands because that was the first season, and then Micronesia, Fans vs. Favorites was my second, and then China was my third by far. I love China. I loved PG and China, and let me tell you an interesting story with China. I actually saw Cook Islands, and then there was what Survivor Fiji, and then Survivor China was after Fiji, so it was 15. And I had no intentions of ever applying for Survivor, but when I saw China, like PG gave me hope. Like she was so determined. She didn't quit. Um, you know that she has this like she has this mentality where she wants to keep on going forward, and that's what inspired me to want to apply to Survivor. It's because of PG. So, PG is like, man, PG is love. PG is life, dude. You have to vote for PG to get on this next season. Like, if you were gonna vote for me, please send all your votes to PG. Like, I would love to see PG play again. And PG is also a gamer. She plays StarCraft. She plays League. Man, like, yeah. And I would love to see PG play again because she's definitely a fighter. Uh, I think she has goes by other names like Mongoose, Buttercat. That's her gamer tag. It's just I don't know. Sorry. Anyways, um, please vote for PG, guys. She's definitely my number one for the girls. Spencer my number one for the guys. But I would love to see all these people play again. Like so, PG, eat your rice, and guys, it's super easy to vote. Do yourself a favor. Help me, actually do me a favor and vote for these people because I would love for the next season of Survivor to be amazing. And I think if you have these 10 people, I think it'd be amazing. And then, choose 10 others that you guys like. But it's super easy. If you guys are seeing this for the first time, if you guys are like Smashers, uh, just I'll show you how to vote. It's super easy. Just go to hold on. Yeah, just go to CBS.com. Super easy. You go to Survivor and you go to More and you go to click on Second Chances. And there's all these boxes. You can vote. Here we go. And then just click on these, whoever you want to go. And you can vote every day. So vote every day. And then once you're done, you cast 10 people. You click submit votes. And then I haven't voted today, so I will later. And then you can vote for the guys. But yeah, pretty much that's it, guys. This is this is my Survivor endorsement video. I know maybe it's not a little bit, I don't know, entertaining, but I hope you guys enjoy it. I tried to make it not too long, just sitting here listening to me ramble. But thanks, guys. And what do I like to say? Oh yeah, uh, PG, eat your rice. Everybody, eat your rice. Hashtag it. And to all those internet trolls out there and haters. You guys have made my life a living hell since day one. Goodbye, forget you, and go home. Peace out.